Why are we here, Mother Ocean? Why were we born?
Why are we born? Why are we even alive? Is it because so we can consume, eat our way, take in, use? To grow the body from the time of birth, it has to eat so much, consume so much. And then to have, is it then so we have pleasure, we have enjoyment. We strive for things that we believe is important. And then we die. Doesn't sound so attractive. We are born, we consume. So, is there a purpose? Is there a point? Is there something more than the human dream? The human dream of getting what we want. The comments, right? What we want, and it varies seemingly between people. Why are we here? That is actually a very good question. In fact, we need more people to ask the question, why am I here? Why am I here? Why am I even alive? Why do I exist? Right? Many masters have said these are the fundamental questions we must ask. Often we think it is seeking the answers and getting the answers, then we will be okay. But actually it's asking the questions. Why are we here? Definitely not for the reasons we think. Definitely not what we have been told. You're here, if you're a woman, because you need to get a husband, then you should have children. So that you can give your parents grandchildren. And then they feel it's a fulfilled life. Actually, life is precious. Life is precious because time is precious. And every moment counts. Every moment. The fact that you exist. Is this so that you can have your 3 meals? And then you go to bed. And then tomorrow you start, then you wonder what you should have for breakfast. And lunch and dinner. Consuming, taking. To provide you for clothing. To provide you amusement. It is not. We are here because life needs us to manifest greater than what we see now. What we see now is a lot of striving, a lot of hoping, a lot of also suffering, a lot of disappointment and discontentment. But actually we exist, for those who are listening right now, for those who are interested to listen to such a question, you are here because you are supposed to make a difference. Not only for yourself, but for all life. That means not only for yourself and my family. That thinking is past itself by date. Me and my family and those I know and those around me, that's past itself by date. It is because not only of you, but of everyone. In fact, we need to think as 7.2 billion humanity. We need to think as a humanity. We need to look at life, we need to consider every decision we make as this one big organism. So when I arise in the morning, and then I ask, how does my existence make a difference to life? Does that mean I rush out and get involved with 10 charities? Do good? Be a do-gooder? In fact, the world has enough do-gooders already. We don't need more. We don't need more do-gooders. What we need are people who are able to live in a way that nurtures the heart, that supports one another, that enlivens one another, that energizes one another, that lifts one another, lifts one another. Not only for those we love, our loved ones, but for all. Humanity is going through a very important phase. We're moving out of the age of ignorance, when we seem to be so contented or contented to settle. We're moving out of the age of ignorance, because ignorance creates suffering. We need to know. We need to understand. We must do what we can to understand the deeper reason for why we exist and how we may exist differently. Even if you don't leave your front door, even as you are here in your home, your consciousness, your mind, the way you are processing information. Because most people, they're in a self-obsession mode. It's all about them. It's true. Yes, it's all about them. What happens when we change this pattern, this habit, that is not about how I feel, what I have, what I don't have, and how I feel? And how I feel again. There's a lot of how I feel. But what I can be to another, what I can be for this space, what I can be for humankind. We need to wake up to the fact that there is only one humanity. And each of us count. Each of us count. And we must do what needs to be done. And that's called training. Just aspiration alone, just beautiful, idealistic thoughts. Yes, let us be loving, let us be sweet to one another, let us care about one another. Well, that's easy to do or can do when you feel good. But when things are not going your way, then all that falls apart. But what if the fact that you exist because within you have this incredible nature, truth, aspect that is beyond conditioning? Because there is. Humanity is going through this great transition to awaken from fear to love. The ways of fear. Fear is the most popular, biggest club that most people have free membership to. Fear is a ruthless God. Fear is an unkind God. Fear is a very mean God. And as long as you believe in fear, then there's something else in you cannot germinate. And through training, cannot grow. Without training, it cannot grow. It cannot germinate, so it cannot grow. So you are here because the world needs you. This is a big subject. So imagine each human now feels, I am here not because there are many things I like to do and I want to do. I am here because the world needs me. If we ponder along these lines, do you feel it would change the way you live, the way you meet your day?
Yes.
I am here because the world needs you. The world is not going to change to be a better world without your participation, without each of our participation, and we need every single person to participate. So we are here because the world needs us. And that does not mean I use it to feel so important. A kind of glamour, because that's useless. But if you take this seriously, you can see how you can make such a difference. I am here because the world needs me. Humanity needs for me to walk the way, to demonstrate, to do the work. So all of us need to do the work inside, the inner work. That's why you are here. You're here because the world needs you. Thank you.